Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here, and welcome to episode number 10 of my Improving Australian Football in my Football Manager 2014 story. And you can see here, in case you missed in previous episodes, I am improving my youth facilities, and you know they're probably our worst facility, if I'm honest. If you go to our facilities here, we got average corporate, basic training, and poor. Like I said previously, I'm not sure if poor is worse than basic. It may be better. I don't know, but yeah, that's one step towards what I want to do with this save. If you missed the point of it, it is to improve. It's basically pretty self-explanatory, if I'm honest, by the title. Improving Australian talent. And that's what I'll be doing over the course. And Adelaide United already have a decent setup in terms of the youth recruitment. Established youth recruitment is pretty good for an A-League team. So we'll be definitely getting through players good enough for this level. Maybe right away. So we'll see how that works. And our balance as well is sitting at about, I think about 1.31 million. Just judging off that line. But anyway, the youth facilities are improving. We're looking to improve that. And also, got to search for a feeder club. I asked for a team that I can send out youth players on loan to get experience. First, they said we could set that up without having a feeder club. Like, you could send players out on loan without that. But, I'm really searching for that Australian Institute of Sport. If we could get that, that would be fantastic, because as you know, they have superb training facilities and that. But if you missed that, again, I'll show you for proof what I mean by that. And yeah, hopefully they pick them up and I can choose them as one of those clubs. As a feeder club, I can send players on loan. That will be perfect. That's exactly what I would want. So if I go to here, the Australian Institute of Sport, and I'll go to information facilities, they have, of course, they have good youth recruitment, extensive, so there's a lot of young talent coming through there anyway. This is the kind of setup I want to develop every Australian team in the league. Obviously, apart from Wellington, they're New Zealand, that's why I said that. But yeah, every team apart from Wellington Phoenix, I'll be trying to manage and get eventually to these kind of training facilities. And then it'll be an amazing position for every season, teams to produce talent. And then I'll, definitely look to get the Australian job when I can, of course, when there's an opening for that. Leave your thoughts on that. So they have the superb training facilities and superb use. So if I send players out on loan to them, that's going to help as well. So that's why I'm kind of searching for them in that. But next up, towards the end of January, and this is what I mean. This is only, episode number 10, like I said, start of episode, and I'm already at the end of January, so that's what I mean. I'm showing every single game, but it's not going to take as long because the seasons are shorter and there's like only one game per week. So, it goes well. This is like perfect. I could do this in the future, honestly, because I enjoy it the most. Like, now I'm in a position, like maybe last year if I did this, people weren't as interested in it because I didn't have as many viewers and it was Australian save. Most people didn't know about it, so some people weren't interested. I did start about a couple videos in FM13, but didn't get over 1,000 views, really struggled. And now, of course, basically get that with any kind of Football Manager video. So, expect this in future Football Manager games, definitely. But for people wondering and asking, I have had a few questions on my comments and even on Ask FM as well. You can go ask me questions there. Sometimes I reply or whatever. But, I'll be being Manchester United in Football Manager and also in FIFA 15. I really like Manchester United as a club, one of the biggest clubs in the world, most supported and that kind of stuff. I really want to bring the success back after David Moyes basically ruined them and not in the Champions League, it's almost unbelievable that Manchester United is not going to be playing in the Champions League. Fresh start, and hopefully I'll look to change them and perform like I did in this year of Football Manager. And arguably, they'll have a better team. So, they made some good signings I like. Imagine Luke Shaw's potential. You think he's good now in Football Manager? Imagine his potential after a solid Premier League season, then moving to Manchester United. Damn, he's going to be good. And hopefully some decent money as well to sign my own players. But pretty happy with their signings. I set up the team already, of course, and we'll go straight in. Geronimo has dropped in recent times. He's still scored some goals, but he's been on a pretty bad run, really. Like all these games without scoring. He's scored a couple, but then next two games he hasn't. I took him off and left him on the bench. So we'll see if he can make a comeback here. Oh, before I go into this, before I start dropping down even more, if that happens, I can't. We'll have to wait till the next day. I say I was going to ask for a new contract. Because, of course, when you start a new save, your contract's only for a season. But I believe I've done, my best with Adelaide United with their expectations. Media prediction is 6th. So, yeah, I'm definitely doing above that. 6th is just making the finals in that last position. And, we're 2nd right now. You can see the squad harmony. It's always good when I play. And Hunter A-League, on course to achieve a respectable league position. That's weird. I'm currently on course to respectable. So 2nd is respectable. That's weird. Nah, that doesn't make sense. I'm like vying for the title right now. But anyway, don't worry about that. I reckon I can still come 1st. Like every season you play in Football Manager, unless you have an insane team that's way better than your opposition, you're going to lose games. Like you're not going to go out win every single game. Like this is probably the best season I've had in terms of how well my team has played, and I've still lost games. It's just the way it goes. So here I'll be looking to get a win against Wellington Phoenix. They're not really that good, like I mentioned before. They're a New Zealand team. They've got some decent players though. Like New Zealand have some decent players. Like they produce Marco Rojas. He's a good player. Of course, ex-Melbourne Victory player now. And a couple other players. Shane Smelt's really good striker. So they can produce some good players. Got to be careful here. Brocky. Oh, good save, Galekovic. And goalkeeping situation is a bit of not a problem, there's just an issue, I guess, Like, Galekovic is aging, and we have Paul Izzo, who has decent potential. Like, he's got a potential to be a star in this league, but keep in mind, you don't need that high of potential to be a star in the A-League. But still, he's good enough, to be a first-teamer in the future. So, we'll see. Like, I've got to decide when to play him. You see Izzo there. But right now, probably our best player this season, Billy Selesky, has picked up an injury, so we're going to have to bring in the young Jacob Malling. And he's got some decent attributes again. He's got that 4-star potential. You can see already at 18, he's got high attributes for this division. He's got the dribbling, finishing, first touch, passing technique, pretty quick for a central player. Off the ball is good as well, work rate. So he can develop into a nice player, I reckon. And hopefully we can keep him for quite a while. But with the salary cap, you can't keep your best players forever. And of course, we're not going to make another sub here. Just make the one. And we'll say pressure off. Always gets that relaxed reaction for players under 20. Come on. We'd love to get a goal. Malling. And I just have so much more knowledge about these players. It's more enjoyable. And I see people mentioning that already, and that's one reason they enjoy it. But Geronimo's on. Ooh. Almost a goal. But as I said, I have so much more knowledge about the league specifically and the rules of the league, all that stuff, and the players as well. Basically, every single player I know something about. Like I can talk about, and you notice that sometimes. So that will be a good thing. And people say that's something, like I said, that's something people enjoy. That I know about the league and that the players. So that's a good thing. But this league is perfect for the way I want to record as well. That's why I said before I might, definitely will always do it. We'll do it some point in FM15 as well. But for the way I want to recording every game, because the league's short enough. This has not been good enough though. But don't forget, we're playing in a different country now, in New Zealand, their home ground. So that's definitely a big trip. But here we need to, who's this Zulo? You weren't that bad, but I believe you can improve. I don't know. Well, he was the only one that has a problem, and he's only an on-loan player. So he's going to be going back next season. And of course, we did sign that left-back Brown, who I did sign up on buy now, actually. When you sign on free transfer, approach the contract, approach to sign, and you can say buy now. And in the A-League, it's 0. I didn't have to pay extra as well. So I didn't have to actually pay to sign him. So that's a kind of good move I did. Oh, poor pass. Oh, and also, I want to say this, so please listen. Because I'll pause it here so I can say with the marquee players, why some of them, when you go to the contract, you can't select it. It's because the board deems if they're a good enough quality to be designated as a marquee player. So people wondering, and I was wondering as well, because I started a new save actually on my laptop over the weekend when I couldn't play this. Like, I was at my dad's house, so yeah, I started a new save just for fun, basically. This is my, like, A-League team, play for fun. But yeah, with Melbourne Victory team I support, just so I can get the feel of the league as well again, because I haven't managed here for quite some time again. But yeah, so the board decides if they're good enough to be designated a marquee contract. That's like a message that comes to you at the start from the board. Like when you just start up, you know that you get those early messages. Yeah, it says that. So yeah, that's basically a confirmation. And so I know, and so you know as well. But I think now we're going to bring on, I'm not sure, going to be some rotations here. Actually, I'm going to take Ferreira off, switch Sirio. Nah, I need to make some. I'm going to bring on Mabil as well. We'll take, Geronimo off. Bring Mabil there. Let's see how we go. Hopefully, we can get a winning goal. But again, I'm not sure whether to go attacking. Yeah, let's go attacking. I reckon we can win it. I reckon we're good enough to win. Come on, Bruce Jute. He's a strong striker. He's got like 16 strength, so obviously he's a different proposition for the defense to deal with. And sometimes you need to do that. You need to change up, maybe not your tactic, but the type of players you have on. Maybe fresh legs or just a different striker. Of course, Geronimo is a good technical striker with a bit of pace, and Brigitte is a good physical striker. So yeah, it brings something different. But we've got to be careful here. Whoa, that's a big kick. But it's hard. Like, I reckon going attacking now, someone's going to win. We're either going to win or going to lose. It's not going to be a draw, I reckon. So we've got to go for it. That's what the champions usually do. Oh, but Brocky's on. Oh, good save, Galekovic. It could still actually be a draw if no team can finish, but there'll be chances. Definitely. In these final 10 minutes there should be. So we're on attacking and fluid now. Okay, maybe not. Honestly, I hate that. When there's over like 15 minutes left and there's no more highlight, yeah, it's pretty frustrating, but there will be one. Because there was basically a minute left when the highlight, I think it's when it's above 40 seconds, there's going to be a chance. So come on. Sirio, Isaias. I know we're going to have one chance in us. There will be a chance, and I think, yeah, it must be for us. Or not, it could be for them. Oh, no. No. Okay, maybe it won't be. I might be surprised here. Yeah, it is. Pretty boring game, if honest. Couple chances for both teams, but at the end of the day, it's not a great result. We're definitely dropping. Couple demotivated players, but at least we picked up a point. It's better than losing, especially with away. And I think coming top 2 is okay, because I'll explain you the final series and how that works. But yeah, top 2 is basically, I'll go to the A-League, so you know here to the rules. Where are we? Yeah, top 2 teams qualify for the semi-final. So you see there's elimination final from 3rd to 6th. And basically semi-final, if you win it, you get into the final. Like grand final it's called. So yeah, it says top 2 teams qualify for semi-final. So basically, first and second, the only difference is if you come first, I think it's automatic qualification for Asian Champions League. I think. If you see here, one team qualifies for the AFC Champions League group stage. One team qualifies for the AFC Champions League preliminary round. Places are allocated by winner of the final series. So yeah, the winner of the grand final gets it. And league positions in the A-League. Yeah, it's basically the winner of the grand final and the winner of the league. But if the winner of the league wins the grand final, it goes to the second position. Teams excluded Wellington, of course, because they're not part of Asia, because New Zealand. So hopefully you understand that a bit more. That's when I will say first is as good as second. You get into the semi-final and yeah, it'll give you a good chance. And yeah, this is the thing about Eugene Galekovic, like I mentioned already. He's actually improving in training. See, 32, that's not too old for a goalkeeper. They can still play at a decent level at 32. Like they're young 30s or low 30s. They can still increase in their attributes, which is crazy to think. And they can still play a good level. Like they don't really start decreasing until maybe 35 or 36. So, he's definitely going to be a key player for me. He's still got a contract to the end of 2017. Or, that season. So, He's going to be good. So he's got all-round good attributes. So he's definitely a good goalkeeper for this level at the very least. So see now the contract, players contracted, contracts are running out. Azaias, I will probably let him go because I feel I could sign someone better to replace him in that foreign player spot. There should be a lot of players available on free transfers after the first season. So there'll be probably better players available than he is, even though he's been okay this season. Like his passing percentage rate is pretty good, 84%. That's solid. That's what you expect from your central midfielder. And then Jake Parker-Daesh, we signed Jimmy Jego, so he's going to be joining, and he's a realistic. He's actually joining in real life for the upcoming season, so he's joining at the same time for me in the game. So that's as realistic as you get, and he's got decent potential in the game. Really, really good player. So that's good. He's basically going to come in for this guy, so I'll let Jake Parker-Daesh go because he wants like over a K, yeah? Yeah, he wants 1K, so it's like they're similar players, and I'm going to get Jego. Daniel Bowles, he's an interesting one. I don't know. I really don't know about him, if I should keep him on. He's been good in the youth squad, without a doubt. He's been one of the better players. And again, he's in the same boat. He still wants pretty cheap wages, like 875, could lower it around 800, low 800s. He's good physically, but the thing is, he's natural as a right back. He's not natural as a centre back, and he's better as a centre back, even though he's got some low attributes, like heading's only 9. But for a fullback, crossing only 6, dribbling only 1, off the ball 4, so he's not someone who's going to get forward, and I like my attacking fullback, so it's going to be interesting to see in that situation. But also, Zulo going back out on loan, and Ryan Griffiths, I might be on the lookout for another Australian marquee, because obviously he has not been in the first team plans, and he's 32, for an outfield player 32, you can see he's decreasing in his pace, so that's going to affect him. But if he's played regularly, he can be a decent striker. But when we got guys like, we got two different types. We got Geronimo, and then we got Bruce Jitte. They're a perfect combination, if you ask me. See, Bruce, he's got the strength. He's going to be important. And he's got a contract to end of next season, so might as well keep him on. And then, of course, we have Geronimo, who, he's dropping in form, but he's just overall better. He can create stuff with his dribbling and even crossing ability. I'm happy with how everything is right now in terms of the squad. Jego coming in, of course, next season. And then the new signing we made. Where is he? Corey Brown. He's to 2015 as well. So it'll be interesting. He's a very good player. I reckon. I like him as a player. He's a good defender. Versatile. Can play centre-back and left-back. From Brisbane Roar. He got Asian Champions League games with them this season. You can see here, Continental. So hopefully that gave him a bit of experience. And he'll be a good player for us. And again, there's going to be an opportunity to take that first position back from Brisbane, as Western Sydney Wanderers picked up a draw against them. Away from home for Brisbane, but still, they've been the form team this season, especially as I've started to drop. But now, if I win the game, I'll get back that first position by goal difference. So that is absolutely crucial. But it is away against Sydney. They've got some good players, but also they've got some bad players. They're almost a one-man team with Del Piero. If I set it by position here, you can see Del Piero, he's definitely, he's not injured, so he's going to be playing. But they've got a lot of players around him, attacking players, that's injured. Like Milos Dimitrijevic, Joel Chianese, Despodovic, Josh McDonald. He's only a young player, though. Corey Gamero. So, some good players missing for them, but their defense, basically, everyone to choose from. So, actually, Ivan Nasevsky is unhappy. He's not the greatest goalkeeper in the world. He's not very good goalkeeper, if I'm honest. Both goalkeepers for Sydney aren't that great. And the other guy, Vedran Janjetovic, is also fairly poor, in my view. So, they're not going too well. With their keepers anyway. They probably need to sign someone else. But if we can win this game, we'll go first. And it's basically between me and Brisbane now, like a two-horse race, really. So we'll go set up the team. And, of course, we have a couple other hard games as well after this. Central Coast, Melbourne again. And look, Wellington again. The games come around thick and fast. But Billy's going to be missing. He's been our best player, honestly. Especially with consistency. Should I bring in Malling? I think it's very crucial to develop these young players. Michael Morone, I think I'll give him a game off the bench. And actually, one thing I'm going to do is drop Jake Parker-Dace out. I'll just put him in the U squad. And then I'm going to promote, hopefully, one central midfielder that has some ability. Like here, we got Nathan. Oh, my God. Can I just call him Nathan? I swear he's Greek. I'm pretty sure he's Greek. You see, Greece. Konstantopoulos. Is that correct? Konstantopoulos? I think that's close enough. But yeah, he's a good talent. A very good talent. 4-star potential. Potential to be a star in the league. He's going to be very, very good. And with moving him up into the first team now, I'll start training him. Not really sure where to train him, though. I might as well do the role we play as a box-to-box midfielder. Maybe get him back in, decent in that role. His work rate's decent. Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully he can develop, because that's the position we play, and I don't really want to change that. So, he'll get into that position. He should do okay. Like, for me, the biggest thing seeing that is goal-scoring ability. Of course, good defensively helps, but he's decent. He's got good first touch, good passing, good technique. He's probably good creatively. Positioning isn't good. Off the ball probably needs to be better, but that's why I'm training him there, to improve those attributes. Like if you go to development, training, is off the ball. Okay, yeah, off the ball is one of them, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I knew that. And you develop those attributes. A lot of technical ones as well, with his heading only being 1. But yeah, nonetheless, he's a good talent to replace Parker-Dace, at least for the rest of this season, as that backup kind of young centre midfielder. So he still doesn't even make the team here, so... it's tough. So we've got a goalkeeper on the bench, striker, wide player. Morone, he can play midfield as well and defence. But no, I'll take Bowles out. No, we don't need it. Griffiths, just leave him there in case we get injury. Karuska off the bench, in case we need a win. Have to leave him. He's going to be good. Or we need him back. You know he's good. You know his quality. Actually, Bruce is going to start ahead of Geronimo. Bruce Jitte. As we'll go in here. Who are we missing? Yeah, we're missing Cassio at left back. That's why Zulo is pushing to the right side. Because Morone, again, another one's just coming back. Del Piero, he's going to be hard to stop. And Terry Antonis is a very, very good young talent. He's got 18 technique. He's good, but is it 18 technique? 18, that's high. I know he's a good young talent, good creative midfielder. A young Australian player, but 18. That's high. So here with Del Piero, just going to hard tackle him. But wait a second. Do I have my assistant? Where are his staff responsibilities, first team? Yeah, it says my assistant to set pre-match instructions on opposition players, but he doesn't do it. No idea. But anyway, yeah, hard tackle Del Piero just because he can get injured, like because of his age and poor physical abilities. I expect a win. We need to get back to our dominant form. Dominating in the results, but also the game as well. Just controlling the game with possession, all that stuff. So, yeah, we're starting to do that a bit there, but nothing... Yeah, it seems pretty even, if I'm honest. And the good thing about this is generally you don't need to rotate. Because of that reason, don't play a lot of games. Like, just a game every week. So, yeah, you don't need to rotate your team a lot. And I like that. I hate rotating a lot. And it unsettles your team. I'll go now. Jitte. See, good holding up the ball with his strength now. Isaias! Oh, I'm surprised it went that close, if I'm honest. It was very close. That was a decent try. I wasn't expecting him to score, if I'm honest. Come on, go on the attack again. And Richard Garcia. They've got some decent players. Antonis, the guy I showed before. Del Piero. Lucas Colho, the Brazilian, on loan. But he hits it straight at Galekovic and was a pretty tame shot. We need to go for the win, yeah? See what happens here. Probably no goal, I reckon. No, there's not going to be a goal. It's too late in the half. But yeah, like I said, we need to get the win here. Oh, we do score! See, that's how I'm surprised, because you don't normally. Let's just go back to standard now. Or even defend, because we're playing away. I'll do it at halftime anyway, but still. Yeah, Jacob Malling replacing for Billy Selesky. Yeah, we don't normally score in injury time when they show a highlight. Especially when it was so close to ending. That's why I was so surprised and was expecting it to end. But yeah, as I was saying, that was great impact. Very, very good. I'm happy with that. Very happy. But yeah, probably need to push back to defend now. Go defend, and yeah, there we go. Be interesting to see if we can hold on. Come on, tackle him. Don't let them get through again. Great positioning, and Sirio tracking back. Well, what is he doing? Ooh, close. Could have made an error there. Bugard again. He's been strong in defense. Vieira. Oh, here's a chance. Jite. Oh, he plays it in. It's almost a goal. No way. Malling could have scored the second. And he could have been today's hero. Del Piero, tackle him. Got to be careful on the break here. They've got players. Bowic finds Garcia. Wow. Galekovic. Great saving by Eugene. They probably need to make some subs now. Let's go advanced tactics to see all the things. Yeah, Jite hasn't had the greatest of games. We'll bring on Geronimo. Oh yeah, we're more defensive now. I'll take Ferreira off because he's not really natural there. We'll bring on Mabil for a bit of pace. Oh, he can't play there either. Can he play left? No, we'll just go to standard. Yeah, to make it even like that. And then we'll bring on... I'm not sure. Morone? Yeah, Morone needs the match fitness, and we'll bring him on for Zulo. He's coming back from that injury. Geronimo, have faith. Mabil, no pressure. And say second option there, motivated. Yeah, and people say, why do you always do assertive second option? That is why. You can see there, Morone getting motivated. A guy coming back from injury as well. So yeah, that's why. I replied to a comment the other day about that. But yeah. Because they work. Come on. Malik. Oh, here's a chance. Mabil's on. Can he score one? Yes, he does, with 3 finishing, which I think is underrated. Sure, it's not 3. He's not that crap. Yeah, you can see there he even scores with it. So great goal there for Oya Mabil. He's got good potential as well. So if I can work on his attacking game, yeah, he can improve his finishing because he's still got that potential to grow. But that was actually a really good finish. A really good finish. And that's why I mean, Sydney aren't a great team. Apart from Del Piero, the rest of the squad is average. Mabil again! Oh, we could have had 2. So this is the game of the young players. Jacob Malling and Oya Mabil scoring. Both very young players. I think, yeah, Malling's 18. I think Mabil 17 or 18. So great effort by the young lads in this game. So this is, yeah, got to be careful. Del Piero's on, and the ball was just too far ahead of him to get onto that. But again, it was good defending. Now, Malik has been a very solid defensive midfielder for me. Oh, Geronimo's in. Finishes. And there, it's done. It's 3-0 away from home. Exactly what I wanted. Again, to improve the goal difference even more. Mabil, nice little ball to Malling. And Malling gets the assist for Geronimo. That was a great pass. He's going to be a very good player. Very good young midfielder. See, it's all about a team. Like that guy I showed you for Sydney, the Antonis with 18 technique. Malling doesn't have that. He's still got decent passing attributes, creative attributes. So it's more about, yeah, the whole team together, not just one player. Now, Sirio, oh, that's a pen. This is going to be 4-0. This is going to be a whitewash. Can Sirio finish the work? He does. Like I said, it's a whitewash for Sydney FC. Yeah, it's good to win against Sydney FC. Probably the team I dislike the most, to be honest. And Sirio goes bang. Nice goal. Good one. He won the penalty as well. So we're going to win 4-0 here. Again, story mostly of the younger players. Jacob Malling's been a really good player. He's pulled the strings, really, in midfield for us today. 4-0. Insane result. Yeah, you can see all of that. Like, all players making an impact. Mabil scoring, Geronimo scoring, Mabil, yeah, he did score, and Malling scored and assisted. Ciro scored, Malik assisted from defensive midfield, and Isaias assisted as well. Perfect. To hopefully get us back on a run of form. That's what I'm hoping for. And we take back the first position there. You can see player of the match, young Malling comes in. So he's got the decent attributes, like all for a creative midfielder. The dribbling, the first touch, the passing, the technique. The quickness, I guess, to not be slow. So yeah, all round, he's going to keep developing as well. If you can see Mabil, what am I working with him? Yeah, just a general winger. And you can see his finishing's only 3 and composure 3. And he's improving in other areas. So yeah, he's going to be a good dangerous player, like I've been talking about. Like, he's one of those dangerous wingers with pace. Well, it doesn't actually have so much pace, but yeah, he's quick and he's got dribbling ability. And that's showcased. We demolished Sydney there. And what's our goal difference now? Yeah, the difference of the goal difference is +7 to Brisbane. So hopefully that will be crucial. But obviously we're going to play against them again, and that's going to be absolutely crucial game. Where are you? But we actually play them twice away, I think. Brisbane, where are we? Yeah, Brisbane. That's where it's a bit uneven. You play against each team 3 times, so obviously you're either going to play home twice or away twice against them. So that's the only downfall. Like, against Brisbane, we're playing away against them twice, and that could potentially be the difference at the end of the season. But yeah, I guess we don't have to really worry about it right now, because right now we are first. And for people wondering, like most saves, most leagues, especially Premier League, English leagues, it's around that March time where you get the youth intake. But actually, in this league, it's September. So it's basically in the pre-season. But you don't get it in the first season, because obviously it has to be after a season. So, you actually get it in the pre-season of the following season. And every season after that in September. Which is like around where we played the friendlies. So, yeah, just so you're wondering about that. It's a bit different, but I reckon it's more better like that. Not when you get them in the middle of a season, or it's still while the season's going on. You get them in the lead up to a new season, which I think is perfect, and that's how it should be. Another thing that maybe I might slightly like it, but still, it's all good. You can see right here, we are back at the top, and deserve to be, because we've won the most games. So, yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like, drop a comment as well, and I'll see you guys next time.